The British Parliament's Brexit committee gave its own government poor marks. Decisions to end the transition phase were made too late. The communication is at best sketchy. The British Parliament's Brexit committee has clearly criticised the government's preparations for the end of the transition period on December 31st. Decisions were made too late and communication with companies was at best sketchy or patchy, according to a report published in London. The police could be forced to use slower and more cumbersome systems. It was unlikely that an agreement would be in place in time to replace the European arrest warrant, the report said. The government is still unable to inform companies, traders and citizens with certainty about what will happen in the areas affected by the negotiations with the EU on a trade pact, said committee chairman Hilary Benn. With only 7 business days remaining until the end of the transition period, there are still significant concerns. The government must be ready to put emergency plans into effect, called the politician of the opposition Labour Party. Great Britain left the EU on February 1st, but the country remains in the EU internal market and the customs union until the end of next week. Brussels and London are still negotiating a follow-up agreement. In the meantime, the time for the timely ratification of an intended trade agreement is extremely short and, according to the EU Parliament, not there anymore. Should no agreement be reached, there is a risk of tariffs and other trade barriers between Great Britain and the EU. In this case, severe delays in goods traffic on the English Channel are expected. On Friday, the European Parliament voted for emergency measures in the event of a no-deal Brexit. This involves plans for the areas of fishing, air safety and air and road traffic. On the highways in the direction of the important port of Dover on the English Channel and the Eurotunnel, trucks jammed for kilometers on Saturday. And now everything is on hold because of Corona anyway, but we also could see the other trouble there before that. The reasons were the Christmas business and the high demand for medical goods in the Corona pandemic, but also the increase in many stocks before the end of the Brexit transition phase. Trade associations have been criticizing clogged ports and high freight prices for weeks. Ships have already been turned away in some ports because there was no space to unload cargo. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my other 2 channels. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.